Citizens of the world, I address you. And I address you too, sweetheart. How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the Toy Box. Sorry, I haven't really been posting much in the Toy Box lately. Anybody that has seen any of the videos or the shorts that I posted on Dottie the Cat, you'll understand why. If you haven't seen them, go check them out. Might just make you think twice the next time you see a stray cat or a wounded animal. But I'm not going to talk about that because I'm already upset enough about it. On back to the toys. So I haven't been able to take and do really a whole lot as far as getting the video together. I did make one other scene. Sorry for the shaky camera work. There's going to be, for the story, there's going to be two scenes. This one, obviously the end one, because they're getting interviewed by the commander, but also an outer office scene, the room you get to before you get to see the commander. And that is this. Now, clearly I haven't done a whole lot with it yet, because these walls are pretty screwy and I want to do something with them. This shelf used to sit the other way where this was the top, and it's still got the crap from when I popped the light bulb off of there. But I'll fix her up. This is just a rough sketch. I thought this was a nice touch. I used the Netflix Electra head for this one instead of just using a regular Valkyrie head, because I figured she's in her office, she's in her comfort zone, there's not a battle going on, why does she need to have a helmet? Of course, I might just put a helmet out on the table somewhere. And I was thinking that all the actor on set, that with the way my Cobra officers in by Cobra Commander, all their highlights for like their chest emblem and the chevs on their chest or chest, shoulder, whatever they are. I can speak really goodly English today. I made them gold. I was thinking about doing all of her accessories, painting those gold, because I mean she's the executive assistant to the commander, so she should look a little bit more spruced up as far as that uniform goes. Now the desk I got here is obviously it's Jonah Jameson's desk from the Spider-Man movie, Spider-Man 1 with Tobey Maguire. I popped a few things out of there. I just took the bottom out and detached a bunch of stuff. I've got a computer tower, computer monitor. That sticker on there came from a batch of stickers I got from a gentleman on eBay. His page is 88th. He does, sheet stickers like that. You just got to cut out, trim yourself and put on. He does some backgrounds. I think he might sell a couple of O-ring figures, if I remember right. It's been a little while since I've been on his page. But he's a really nice guy, really reasonable prices, and just very reasonable. Hell, there was one time I had a couple of stickers coming to me, a couple sticker sheets, and they didn't show up. I tracked it, and I just let him know, in a friendly manner, yeah, they haven't gotten here yet. I think they might have gotten lost in the mail. He says, well, give it a little bit more time. Don't worry about it. I'll replace it. So a couple days later, I get another package in the mail, or say I got a package in the mail that's got not one but two sets of the stickers that I had ordered that I was waiting on, with a note from him saying, if the other ones come, don't worry about it, just keep it. Sorry for the inconvenience. To which I messaged him on eBay. I says, it's no inconvenience as a pain in the butt, but it's not your fault. But he says, no, keep that stuff, that's cool. And little stuff like that, that's how sellers keep their regular buyers. Yeah, this little computer set here I got from Hobby Lobby. Chair she's sitting on, dollar store. Pistol, Secret War 2-pack from the Doctor Doom. Yeah, that was Doctor Doom's weapon. And then we got these 4 Yabos over here. Chairs they're sitting on, Hobby Lobby again. These are the 4 schmoes that are going to be get interviewed. And yeah, that just looks terrible. I got to repaint this. Definitely got to repaint this before the video. And I stole the door from Dr. Mindbender's scene along with the Cobra symbol. Got that one from Reliving the Past Again on eBay. I actually got a computer screen coming from him that was supposed to be here today, but the mail kind of delayed it. Where it's just like this, complete with a chair, but the screen is Cobra Commander, like the one. I'll just travel down to it real quick. That picture. And I'm pretty excited about it because I think it's going to look great in my Dr. Mindbender lab scene. Because like this one, it's a picture of Duke. I took cutouts, or made some cutouts from the backs of G.I. Joe figure packages. And cut them to size as best I could. Because I didn't want to have them looking at the same thing all the time. You know, from scene to scene, it'd be something different, you know. Oop, looks like Hawk didn't pay the power bill. Get Lady J back where she belongs. Duke's falling over. What'd you do? Drink your lunch? Alright. Now, back upstairs. Back up to here. Yeah, I'm definitely going to add some more stuff in here. Get some stuff on the wall. I actually, a bunch of old wizards that I didn't want anymore. I've been going through them and tearing out pages that have pictures that may be of use. And one book from a while ago, I don't know how long, I'd say over a decade, has a big splash page of the Baroness saying, "I want you," but it's for a Comic-Con. So I might cut that out and maybe put it like a big framed picture right there. Yes, my camera work is off and my English are very bad. But yeah, I'm going to spruce this up a bit. And oh, here's something cool. When I do the video, I might be able to have a special guest star, special guest voice. I wasn't sure how she'd feel about it, but you'll never know until you ask. I asked my wife if she'd do the voice of the Cobra Valkyrie. She says, yeah, sure, why not? We've collaborated on a lot of projects before, but never quite like this. So it should be a lot of fun, and who knows if she enjoys it and enjoys the results. She may want to do it again. That's my baby. She's always there for her husband. And speaking of my baby, I got to go back upstairs for a second. I'll just do a quick sideways. When I do get to this scene, all the fake blood is going to be fresh again. I was kind of generous when I did that because this is what I had for fake blood. And it was about just almost to the end of the paper here, if not a little bit lower. And because of that, I use like one of those little squeeze tubes to get it out. I have to turn it that way, wait for it to flow down. Hope I get a decent amount in there to... But, like I said, I was being generous because of that. But a couple of days ago, I get home from work, and what is sitting on the coffee table in front of where I sit? This bad boy. And I open the box, and I look at it, and I look at my wife, and she's like, I don't think you'll run out right away now. That's my baby. Love her so much. She's so good to me. She treats her man real good, and he appreciates it. Oh, and in the spirit of Halloween, my queen face hugger here, or the small, it coming out of a set of two. This is the smaller of the two because when I did my little stop motion thing last week, I had the bigger one stuck right here, and I had my back turned to get some stuff together for the video. I heard dunk. Looked behind me, she fell, hit the building that I used for the Dreadnought base, and two legs fell off. Well, I found one. I'm hoping it's like in some of the lower shelves on here because those ones have my books and stuff on it. So maybe it got knocked in with that. I just haven't had the time or really the inclination to look. So yeah, this is going to be all nice and wet and bloody when it comes time to make the scene. And I also, before I go, I mentioned it at the beginning of the video about my videos of Dottie the cat. I don't know if the people that have been watching those are watching this as well. And if that's the case, cool. If not, it doesn't matter if you're on here, you go on my channel just for the kitties. That's totally fine. That's why I do it. But the reason I bring it up is I've had a ton of support and kindness, kind words, well wishes for my little friend Dottie. And I just want everybody to know how much I appreciate it. To me, there's nothing worse in the world than somebody who abuses animals, especially such a sweet little one like her. Well, guys, before I start getting preachy and start getting emotional, I think I'll end the video here. Hopefully I got everything in this time. Oh yeah, there's this guy up here too. I forgot which one of them he came with. I think it was one of the Predators. Yeah, more Danny's quality camera work, complete with a tunk up against the shelf. That's about all I've got for now. If I think of something else, I can, if I get the urge, I'll leave that on now. I can always throw together a short in a couple of minutes. And these days, I'm not only trying to make them entertaining, but at most, I'm trying to make them funny. Need a little bit more laughter and happiness in the world. So I'm going to take and feed into that, or I should say, not feed into it, send it out. Keep my karma positive and all that. Well, again, thanks to everybody who's, whether you're commenting about the cats or whether you're commenting about the figures. And a lot of guys out there, a lot of you I've been talking to, talking figures, talking scenes, talking this and that, of the intricacies of building scenes. Thank you. I are speaking very goodly English today. And there's several of you out there that I talk to the most. Like Vern Rants, just started talking with Evil Dookie. Haven't spoke with Savage Land in a while. That's on me. What is the name of the other guy? Dude, I always forget your name, and as soon as the video's done, I'm like, oh yeah, that's who it was. But those are just the ones I can name like right off the top of my head without really thinking hard about it. And it's Saturday. I am not about thinking hard, especially after this Saturday. Sweetest day, but a couple hours before we're going to go out to dinner, I get sick and have stayed sick. I took in a little after 1, had to run and worship at the porcelain altar. And before anybody asks, I do not drink. I've been sober for 10 years. And after that, I was dizzy, nauseous, really not too steady on my feet. So that pretty much put the kibosh on that. Oh yeah, could you imagine being at a restaurant and the older couple you see sitting there next to you, the guy just ralphs on his dinner? It'd be gross, but it'd be funny too. Especially, like I'm the one doing it, and I look around and see how grossed out people are. Oh, I'm so sorry, but inwards I'm going chuckle, chuckle, chuckle. But again, guys, I appreciate you stopping by the toy box, hanging out for a little bit. And as I get stuff more situated, not only with all the stuff I need for the scenes and preparing the rooms, but I'm also talking about the marbles up in my head. It's been a very rough last couple of days. I think I've gotten 5 or 6 hours of sleep since Thursday. Roundabout's there, because, yeah, Thursday was about 2 hours of sleep and about 5 last night. So I'm a little sleepy punch drunk here. All right, folks. Again, thank you guys for everything, all the kind comments and well wishes and all that. You're the best. I'm sure there's jerks out there on YouTube, but so far everyone I've met has just been stellar. And I appreciate that. I really do. Kindness goes a hell of a long way with me. All right, folks, I'm done babbling now. I'm going to go sit on my couch and try to get comfy and think of what I want to do next with these scenes. So I hope everybody else had a great, sweetest day. Hope you're having a greater evening. And if you're any kind of boyfriend or girlfriend or husband or wife, you're not looking at this video right now. You're paying attention to your wife. Watch them when she goes to sleep. Ooh, naughty videos. All right, guys. Thanks again for talking. Like I said, my vocabulary skills are starting to decrease moment by moment. Thanks for stopping in at the toy box, guys. Appreciate all of you. Everybody, be safe. Take care. And just remember, kindness don't cost a damn thing. So give it out, because it's great when you get it back. But give it out just to give it out. All right, Mr. Tight and Preachy is saying farewell until we meet again. Take care.